Germany full of Boba Fett and Star Wars. And I go to yodanews.com.
Hey everybody, Mark from Yoda's News here, and I have a really cool review for you today. It's going to be kind of a dual review of two new items that are coming out shortly. They haven't hit mass release just yet. General Line was nice enough to send us 2 early samples. These are the production pieces, so it's not a prototype or anything. This is the same pieces that you're going to be getting. We just got our hands on them a little early so we can give you an unboxing and a review. And the Padme Amidala is based upon the artwork of Adam Hughes, as is the Yoda Ilum. They're 2 individually packaged statues. You can pre-order them right now still at GentleGiantLTD.com while they last. And if you just give me a moment, I'm going to go ahead and unbox each one, look at them individually, and then look at them if you choose to display them together. Alright, here's just a quick packaging shot that we always like to show you. Pretty standard. You have the base on the right side, you have Padme on the left, and then you have the goggles in there in a little Ziploc bag. Alright, we'll go ahead and put it together and be right back. Alright, I went ahead and have Padme unpacked, and all I can say as soon as I started unpacking it is the detail in this one is really insane. I mean, Gentle Giant's known for, representing the characters, but when they go to take something like a comic book artist, an illustrator like Adam Hughes, and turn a 2D item into something 3D, I've always wondered, how the creative artists do that, and Gentle Giant has hit it out of the park. I'm just going to give you a close-up right here of the face, which is gorgeous. I mean, every part of it is perfect. The application, the makeup, the eyebrows. The video doesn't even do it justice, but I'm really trying to give you a nice look. Obviously, it's all polystone. Right here, these strings are stringing the fabric, but everything else is polystone. And as you can see, really heavy. I'd say it's probably about 7 or 8 pounds. Really cool. The 1138, as it was in the artwork, is recreated here. Just a beautiful, beautiful statue. These retail for $249.99, and like I said, as of right now, you can still pre-order them. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around and show you some of the details in the back, because the back of the cape really came out nice. Looks like it's flowing. There was just 2 peg holes that this went straight into, so really easy assembly. You have the Gentle Giant base that we're used to, and then Padme just goes down into the 2 peg holes. So if you give me a second, I'm going to pick it up and turn it around and show you the back of it. Alright, so here's another angle. And it's something I always notice is when you have something that's pure white, it's very hard to get across the different tones and the flow. And Gentle Giant's done a great job back here, as you can see, of using a little bit of a wash of colors of gray, light blue mixed in to give it that really, full shot there. It looks like it's flowing. It looks like the wind's actually blowing. She's in the middle of a snowstorm. Really, really nicely done. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side so you get all different angles of it, and then I'm going to unpack the Yoda and see how they look together. Alright, and here's the other angle of the Padme statue. All the details, really, really nicely done. And the paint apps are absolutely perfect. I mean, sometimes you have, little paint lines here and there because these are all hand painted. This one looks absolutely perfect. Alright, I'm going to go unpack Yoda. We'll take a look at him individually, and then we'll take a look at, if you just use it to display them together, how they look together, which would recreate the artwork from Adam if you wanted to do it that way. And I went ahead and unpacked the Yoda. Didn't even bother to do a packaging shot because it's very basic and to the point with this one. It's just he's on one side and the base is on the other. Just be careful when you're unpacking it. There is a little piece of styrofoam behind the cane here. It can be fragile, so just make sure when you're taking it out, you're mindful of that, depending upon which side you open it. I'm going to give you a close-up now of the paint applications on this. And again, very, very detailed. The depth you could see in Yoda's forehead. The eyes, again, are crisp and clean. Beautiful, beautiful interpretation of Adam's artwork. Again, comes with a standard base, matches the Padme base as well. He's small enough that I can go ahead and turn him around without having to cut the video out. The Padme was too heavy, I didn't want to risk damaging it. You can see also the multiple tones in his robes. I'll give you a look at the other side. Really, a really nice piece. Now, if you give me a second, I'm going to go ahead and set Padme up with Yoda so that if you choose to purchase both of them and you want to see how they look displayed together, you'll have an idea of how it'll look. And I went to put them displayed together with Yoda in the front here. I'll try to get you the best angle. And Padme in the back, trying to, recreate the artwork. And while I was sitting here, I realized something, that Yoda attaches with pegs. So he's flat. So what I think I'm going to do with mine is I am going to actually display Yoda, hang on, with Padme. So again, this is just an option I think I may do because space is limited in my collection room. I don't have a ton of space, and I really like the way they look together. So I'm going to go ahead and display them this way. And you don't have to, but I just happen to notice that the bottom has the holes and the pegs there. So because this is a flat base, you can actually put him anywhere you want aesthetically. You could put him on the side, you could put him up closer, you could kind of recreate it as best as you want, and I think that looks awesome. So I am definitely going to be displaying mine like this, and I'll just go ahead and I'll put the base back in the box in case I want to display them individually. But here's just an option for you if you want to do it. But again, they are separate statues, purchased separately. But if you decide you want to go ahead and make it look like one cohesive piece, according to customizing on your own, you can go ahead and do that as well. So again, look for these to be hitting in the next couple of weeks to a month if you pre-ordered them. If you haven't pre-ordered them, you can check out GentleGiantLTD.com as of this posting, which is July 9th. Both of them are still going to be available for pre-order. Big thanks to Gentle Giant for sending these over for us to get a first unlooking and unboxing. And thanks for checking out YodasNews.com.